North America, the third largest continent, and it gives whole title holder the most obese. Just like I said last video, I actually think somewhere in Japan, Asia, I can't really put my finger on it, actually is holding that title, beginning to get there. There are many dangerous animals that are easily able to kill humans, from the face of America to an aggressive bear to the largest carnivorous fish, predatory fish. I always get that mixed up on most episodes. This is 72 dangerous animals in North America. Last time, the buzzing bees flew into our finalists. But now, who's next? A large constrictor faces off against a poisonous frog that can kill like cyanide. Barbed assassins face off against needles of the ocean. And the apex predator, one of an extreme predators, faces off against the Tegu. This is 72 dangerous animals, Latin America, North America. At maximum weight, boa constrictors can get almost around 400 pounds at the maximum. It varies on the species, though, with some of the larger members, which are close cousins to boas, like Titanium boa. Like snakes that exist today, like the green anaconda, the largest snake to live today, and the reticulated python. Also closely related to some prehistoric snakes, like Gigantopus and Titanium boa, which both were most likely a member of the boa family instead of the anaconda family or the python family. But the boa constrictor is pretty similar to the Burmese python and the green anaconda, which both have been already featured, but is commonly more widespread than the anaconda, but slightly not as widespread as the Burmese python. These snakes can be found almost everywhere in North America, except the cooler areas of Canada, Alaska, and more. These animals are not venomous, and actually do constriction. A good example, if you watch episode 5, 72 Dangerous Animals Prehistory, my favorite episode out of them all, you'll learn about ischemia. Ischemia is basically, some people might be wondering, what the heck's ischemia? It's something that does happen during constriction, where extra pressure on the heart goes, tightening your heart. Another good example of this was during that part on the Titanium boa of constriction, where the snake wrapped around it and squeezed that crocodile to death. Actually, two, because there's one that attacked it and one that attacked. These guys can be extremely dangerous, but are actually non-commonly aggressive. They will attack if they feel hungry or threatened. Boa constrictor makes first place. How does it fare against a barbed assassin? Oh, never mind, the needle assassin. Needlefish can get at the maximum around 2 feet long. They are only really found in tropical areas such as Florida and California, and are mostly more found in Central America than in Mexico than actually in the United States. These predators can grow to a foot long and 2 feet long at the max. Actually 3. They get large. And one of the apex predators of where they are. Already mentioned in 72 Dangerous Animals Africa in episode 8, which I accidentally forgot to put the 8, so it's just 72 Dangerous Animals Africa episode nothing. That's it. No nothing though. Just that. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. I'm gonna fix that. These apex predators are one formidable. What makes these guys dangerous is on how they hunt. Most of the time, these assassins jump right out of the water to hit prey items, such as like fish. They hunt similar to swordfish, but are not closely related to swordfish. I actually had made an Ultimate Ocean Rumble, and I include these guys, and they made it way farther than they really should have. Like, I thought they tear chunks out prey, similar to cookie cutter sharks. The largest member of them is the reef needlefish. These predators can get almost around 3 feet long. What makes them horrifyingly dangerous is that they could hit humans. There's many reports of humans getting hit by needlefish. Needlefish can be dangerous, but most attacks are not on purpose. These are still dangerous fish though. The needlefish comes in at second. It can't match our kill power of our large constrictor. But how do they both fare against the same? No, actually, I was actually about to say something. Against an insect with one of the most painful stings in the world. Bullet ants can get only 1.5 inch long. That's kind of large. They're the largest South American ant. I mean, determine if we could weigh ant. They only get around a few ounces in weight. How do we measure ants' weight? They're like so tiny. I mean, some can get massive. See, tiny. These apex predators live everywhere in Central America. And that's basically it. Bullet ants and executioner wasps. The executioner wasp has the most painful sting of all wasp species. Wasp, hornets, bee species. And the bullet ant has the most painful sting of all ants. It's still being argued today on which insect has the most painful sting. These apex predators have nothing to worry about. And many people say that it feels like a regular bullet, which I believe is not that painful. I mean, I never got shot by a bullet. I hope I don't. But, isn't bullet, getting shot, quick? It's like a stinging pain with, more pain. That's actually how they got their name. For their sting feeling like a complete bullet. There have been no reported deaths from bullet ants, but they still can easily be able to wipe a human right out of existence. These apex predators have almost nothing to worry about in their ecosystem, and almost nothing would want to compete with these rolling beasts. The bullet ant takes top place. Our constrictor makes second, and needlefish third. Next up, the most poisonous frog. The most poisonous frog on the planet. Poison dart frogs are very small, actually. Some people think they get kind of large. but they're much smaller. At one point, I actually had 2 pet poison dart frogs, and they were like really small. But what they lack in size, they add up in color and dangerousness. These guys can only get like around a half an inch long, so they're extremely small. And where in their ecosystem, they're poisonous. They have to be poisonous, or else they'll be dead meat. These dangerous predators only exclusively eat poisonous insects. In fact, you might be wondering how do they get poison dart frogs not to be poisonous as pets, which poison dart frogs actually are exotic pets. Take them off their diet. The only reason poison dart frogs are actually poisonous is the reason because that their diet is exclusively poisonous insects. These insects are really poisonous. So these guys really got themselves lucky that they can eat them without dying themselves. Now, a common misconception, and I saw this in A Long Walk to Water. The last time I mentioned A Long Walk to Water was in episode 8. I kept really wanting to go outside of my room. It's not my room. I'm actually filming in my parents' room because my room doesn't have a door and my older brother has loud rain sounds. And by the time my little brother's get me up and already playing on his PlayStation, so that's why I film in here. These apex predators of absolute nothingness are only poisonous because, I just mentioned it. You can open the door, but he decides he can open the door, but he decides not to. Sorry. The poison dart frog is extremely dangerous. That's why they have bright colors. In fact, the brighter the frog, the more dangerous it is. That's why the golden poison dart frog is one of the most dangerous frog species. They might be rare, but they're extremely dangerous. If you touch a poison dart frog, you have to make sure you're safe. Darker colors are safe poison dart frogs. Lighter colors are the more dangerous ones. In fact, many animals use bright colors in the ecosystem to scare off predators or try to attract mates. One thing that's immune to their poison is their larvae. Not their larvae, their tadpoles. When they're younger. What's that on the wall? Boogie? Who picked their nose and put it on the wall? I'm joking, guys. There's something weird on the wall. Like maybe a stain. Who knows? These apex predators can be dangerous. Apex predators are nearly nothing. But some snakes are actually beginning to evolve past it. I think that's for like the cane toad. So we might, definitely for the cane toad. So we actually are starting to get population control on the cane toad. Poison dart frogs, only like one animal is immune to poison dart frog poison. That's their own toad. The toads. Tadpoles. Commonly, if poison dart frogs can't find enough water, they will carry their babies up and throw them into some plants that hold water. I don't really know the species because I don't really specialize in plants. These predators are extremely dangerous and are easily able to kill a human. Poison dart frog wipes the board. Almost nothing can compete with it as this lineup all falls down one notch. Next up, the same animal that killed Steve Irwin. Finally got that right. stingrays can get around the world. Stingrays can get from the size of like around a plastic dinner plate all the way to the size of a small van. They get large. They're giants. But in North America, they're usually around the size of a normal sized dinner plate. These predators use their tails to stab into humans. And they can be found in tropical areas such as Florida, California, all of those good places. Now, one reason why these guys are dangerous is freshwater stingrays. Yeah, there's not just a saltwater version. The freshwater things are real too. Yeah, they are 100% real, and 72 dangerous animals didn't just make them up. They're like extremely dangerous. And one shot could easily extinct a human. That's the same story that happened to Steve Irwin. A great who died in 2009, 2008. Somewhere between then. Steve Irwin got hit in the heart, so no matter what, he died. So first of all, may Steve Irwin rest in peace. I feel bad for his family. I grew up watching him. Well, I was born in 2011, so he already died before I was born. But I actually watched a few of his shows, and I feel bad for his family. At least he died loving animals. Anyways, the stingray is one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. One shot could hit your heart and inject venom. They usually lift their tails up, similar to what scorpions do, but in a more weird fashion, and swing their tails around. That spine is actually called a barb. And once it hits a human's chest, it will inject venom, kill a human. These dangerous animals are easily able to kill a human in only mere minutes, but most stingray deaths are non-fatal. The stingray is dangerous, but it can't match our top toad, top frog. The poison dart frog still holds top due to its deadly poison. In the spring, stingrays are more widespread in North America, so stingray makes second place, pushing bull ant third, our constrictor 4, and needlefish 5. Wait, what the? Oh, I thought I had that problem I had. Needlefish 5. Last in our episode, one of North America's, Florida's largest lizard. Tegus originated in Madagascar. Wait, hold on, Tegus originated in Madagascar. I got close. But now can be found in only Florida, actually. Tegus are non-venomous animals. So why did they make the list? They can shred you. And at maximum weight, Tegus can get around 60 to 70 pounds. So they're pretty large for a North American lizard. The largest member of their family, the Tegu, is a formidable predator that are easily able to kill a human. Tegus are one of the most common pets, actually. In fact, the pet industry is the reason why they're invasive to Florida. Similar to Burmese python, Tegus were originally pets, but once they outgrow their tank, they can't be or the owners can't take good care of them. The owners think it's good to let them out in the wild. That's bad for both an animal, and the ecosystem. First, if they don't know much about the ecosystem, so they really are not well known at the known. They don't know many predators that they had to avoid in the ecosystem. Because tegus are only commonly threatened by fusas. Actually, no. Tegus in their home and habitat are not bothered. Even fusas, the apex predator, actually, with the spelling, it most likely be pronounced fossa. With the spelling of fusa, it sounds like it's more pronounced fossa. I was actually planning to place the fusa in in North America. Africa, but I realized I had too many animals, and I realized how non-dangerous the fusa is, so I had to cut the fusa off the thing. These dangerous predators can attack and kill humans if you're like a baby. There's many different species of tegu, but 3 really stand out. This one, I think the black white spotted striped tegu, the completely red tegu, which is the second largest member of the tegu family, right behind this giant, and the crocodile tegu, which are actually more well known as crocodile skinks. Oh, it's a lot of hair. That can't be good. Oh. Tegus are actually non-aggressive and mostly will leave you alone, but they can deliver harmful bites. But most of the time, the bites won't do anything. The lack of dangerousness and aggressiveness in the tegu causes its downfall. The tegu ends the lineup at 6th place. That leaves the rest of the lineup intact. Needlefish makes 5th. Our constrictor 4th. Bully in 3rd. Stingray 2nd. Our episode's winner, the poison dart frog. The poison dart frog hops into our lineup. Next, our final 6 animals before the finalists, who will join. Mexico's most famous snake, the killer whale, vampire bats, botflies, and more gruesome predators, just awaiting to see which one will join. Will be our 12 finalists. And then all our 11 finalists, 12 finalists, will face off to see which one is the most dangerous North American animal. One more quick announcement. I got this comment on one of my latest videos, prehistoric beast fights. And this person said they had an ideas for brand new videos. Not brand new videos, like an idea if I decide to make a part 2. I'm just going to tell you something, guys. I am 1,000,000% going to make a part 2. That was amazing. I love filming prehistoric beasts, so I'm filming it again. He has 3 good ideas that which I'm going to put, actually 2. You have 2 ideas that really stand out. One, Smilodon versus Andrew Sarkis. Once I read his comment, I thought, these ideas are good. I'm going to tell you all the fights he said. He said Smilodon versus Andrew Sarkis, Mosasaur versus Basilosaurus, which I'm still thinking on to do. I want to see a size comparison of Mosasaurus and Basilosaurus first. And the other fight I really want, Triceratops versus Ankylosaurus. Goji Center, I did one on that, and I'm going to do it again. You should watch Goji Center. Goji Center good. Another two fights that I read on his comments are Giganotosaurus versus Argentinosaurus, the second largest dinosaur, herbivore dinosaur. This is a carnivorous dinosaur. That idea was good. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I actually like that idea. And the fifth one I completely just forgot. So thank you for your ideas. I'm only confirming two of them. I'm still thinking if I should do Basilosaurus versus Mosasaurus. But thanks for your ideas. If you want to see a fight in part 2 of Prehistoric Beasts, please put that idea in the comment section right below. I love reading all of your comments. And if you got an idea for a new 72, because this one's coming to an end, I'm getting Our Planet ready. Actually, I already got it ready. I set up the lineup. Hope you all enjoy that one. I really like it. I think I did a hard work on it. Well, if you have an idea for 72, please put it in a comment. And if you have an idea for Prehistoric Beast Part 2, which I'm 1 billion% gonna make, like a fight, you have an idea for a fight, please put it in the comments section once you get the chance to. I love reading your ideas for 72 dangerous animals and a 72 and prehistoric animal beast fights. And I'm actually starting my new Who Would Win book idea. I hope you guys really like it. Who Would Win Ultimate Freshwater Fish Rumble. No. Who would win Ultimate Freshwater Rumble? And who would win Ultimate River, Freshwater Fish, Ocean, whatever you want. I decided to make it because I really liked it. I got the idea and I made it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just going to write it down on paper, and I hope you all enjoy that. Another thing, if you have a Who Would book idea, please write in the comments section. If you like, oh, I want this animal fight this animal. Let's say Andrew Sarkis versus Smilodon, which I'm not going to make because I'm putting my prehistoric plans. You should go over and in the comments go, Andrew Sarkis. You should do an Andrew Sarkis versus Mega Smilodon. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Ryan signing out.